Hello, everybody on YouTube. It's your boy, the Memphis XL. Alright, back at you with the 100 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we're dealing with a different deck every single day. Today, everybody, day 12, we're taking a look at some Tindangles today, as brought to you by Mr. Levi's Stories, who donated today's deck. We got ourselves a nice Tindangle deck here. We're all about what Tindangles do, setting our monsters on the board, flipping them up, swarming the board with our monsters, building up into a nice big old Acute Cerberus, and having that run our opponent over. So we got ourselves our deck here today. We're going to go into EDO Pro, show it off, show you how it works. Real quick, we'll go over the list, and then we'll get right into the duels. So for our main deck, we have 1 copy of Tindangle Hound, 2 Tindangle Intruder, 3 Tindangle Duels, 3 Tindangle Base Gardeners. We have 3 Spirit of the Fall Wind, 3 Tindangle Angel, 3 Tindangle Trinity, 1 Tindangle Protector, 1 Terrifying Toddler of Torment, 3 Tindangle Jared. We have 2 Raytime Reviver Emitter, 2 Foolish Barrel Goods, 2 Pot of Extravagance, 3 Stairways of Mail, 3 copies of Nagel's Protection, 1 Gargone's End, 2 Subterra Succession, 3 Tindangle Delaney, and 2 World Legacy Pawn. We have in our extra deck 1 Underclock Taker, 1 Geonator Traverser, 1 Wee Witch's Apprentice, 1 Brute Enforcer, 3 copies of Subterra Behemoth Fiendus, 1 Master King Archfiend, 3 Tindangle Acute Cerberus, 1 Beauregard Dragon, 1 Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, as well as a Shadow, Winda, and Construct for reasons. We have it for reasons. As for the side deck, we have things like another Tindangle Hound or Protector if you feel you need them, another Foolish Barrel Goods or Extravagance if you feel like you need them. Pot of Prosperity can be replacement for Extravagance if you don't want to risk banishing all your Cerberus. That is an option if you don't want to risk that. You also have other Subterra Succession and World Legacy Pawn. And an option that I wasn't given, but I thought I would bring it up, is Card Destruction can help set up the grave, help make Delaney a little bit better. So that's an option if you want to give it a shot. So with all that being said, let's go into EDO Pro, show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll have ourselves a good time. Alrighty, our first opponent, another day, another card game. A new day, a fresh day, and let's go all in. Alrighty, well, a nice, interesting opening hand. Sadly, I don't have Jared here, but it's okay, because we have our Nagel's Protection. This is our main protection, as you can tell by the name. You guys saw Tindangles in the main monster zone, protection from battle and card effect. So we're going to go ahead and set our Tindangles Trinity. Put it right there with our cute sleeves right here. If you get the joke. So we got ourselves a face-down monster. I can summon out my Tindangle Base Gardener. So we got that. Build up a bit of a presence on the board. Good old Base Gardener. Base Gardener is actually really important for our plays. You do need Base Gardener to go into your big link, your big Acute Cerberus. Because that's how you get your main attack values, is having Base Gardener in the grave, along with a few other Tindangles. So, we'll be good for now. Not the best opening, but it's got promise. As long as I got Nagel's Protection, I'm good. I'll be protected from destruction by battle, by card effect, what have you. And if it happens to get destroyed and I draw into a Tindangle, I can get another Nagel's Protection. So, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. So, what is my opponent playing? That's the big question. That's the big question. I mean, I've got my Base Gardener. Oh, Kaiju. Oh, Kaiju. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping he would go after the Base Gardener, but no. What is this? Scareclaw. Oh, that's that new archetype. I don't know... What? Let's see. Send a monster from hand to face of the field. Add a flip monster. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait till the battle phase or some such. I do not know what these do. Scareclaw, monster control, or an adjacent column. They had to put that adjacent in there, didn't they? Target a Scareclaw or a what? Visas equals Starfrost. Summon it in defense mode. What is Konami doing with these names? Okay, so he's got Nightmare Phoenix, which is unfortunate. He can get rid of my set card. Big mistake. I have Succession. So with this card, I can go ahead and send my emitter to the grave and add a Jared to my hand. That way I've got Jared for later. So I'll lose my succession, but that's not as important. I'm just more important that I keep my Nagel's protection. This is the card I need. Granted, I don't know what his archetype... Oh, wait, don't they have a monster with pierce damage or something? I think I remember someone mentioning that once. I think. This card is normal special summon, add a Scareclaw spell. Okay, he already did that. He ain't locked into anything. If 3 or more defense position monsters on the field, draw 1 card. Okay, so this is a pierce damage sort of thing. Nightmare Unicorn! But he didn't use the effect. Interesting. Certainly interesting. Alright, let's go for Jared. We'll send our angel to the grave for Jared, to special summon Jared. After I send another Tindangle to the graveyard. We're going to send Duels. We're going to set ourselves a Jared. Duels when he hits the grave. Lets me bring back one of my monsters. I'm going to bring back my angel. Because I already have base Gardener. I don't need another one right now. But I like Angel because I can summon out a Tindangle from the grave, such as Duels. Alright, so let's go ahead into the battle phase. I'm still wondering... Oh, he did misplay. I was about to say, why did he not bounce this? Why did he not do that? Okay, so my opponent has Rage Quit. Unfortunate. But we did get to show off a little bit of what we're trying to do. You see what we're doing. We got the Jared. We're swarming board. Next turn, I was going to flip this, bring back my Duels, and I'd hopefully be able to flip it face up with something. But if I didn't, either way, I'd be able to make Acute Cerberus with 3,000 attack and start running over my opponent. So, that's good for proof of concept duel. Let's go for duel number 2. Hope for a little bit more back and forth, because that's the kind of duels I know you guys love to see. So, we'll go into duel number 2. And see what happens. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. And hopefully this time we'll get a little bit more Tindangle Hound or Cerberus action. Hound, Cerberus. I mean, Hound is like 1/3 of Cerberus, so you get the idea there. So, immediately going with Foolish Goods. Bridge of Salvation. I think I've heard of this. What does this do? Banishes from the grave, add a Crystal Beast and a field spell. Just straight up Crystal Beast? Okay. Okay, he really wants that Ancient City, I guess. He just really wants Ancient City. He's playing Rush Duel sort of ID. He's going to play one Rainbow Ruins and then play another one. Okay, but jokes aside, he's playing his Crystal Beasts. Crystal Beasts don't do a lot other than making the Rainbow Dragon, so that is something. I mean, he will have Carbuncle. But Carbuncle doesn't do anything until he has, like, a bunch of stuff. He needs a bunch of stuff, you might say. Alrighty, so our opening hand thankfully has Jared in it. We'll send our Trinity to the graveyard. That way we can send Duels to the grave. Get our Jared. Well, we'll get Jared and we'll get our Trinity back. Let me think here. Let's see, we'll special summon Gardener. Activate our Stairs of Mail. And I still have Hound. That is a thing. Let me think about this. Let's see. Flip. I could send another monster to the graveyard. Summon a base Gardener from the deck, so that would give me another base Gardener. Boom. 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 We'll make ourselves another base Gardener. Let me think about this. I really wish I had Duels right now. Let me think. Change a face down, face up. Sure. We'll use the Stairs of Mail, ditch the Hound, flip up Jared, use Jared's effect. This will get me another dude in the graveyard. I've already used Duel's effect. Let's send the Terrifying Toddler, actually. Because when Terrifying Toddler hits the grave, I can just bring him back face down. If he's flipped, he can send a fiend to the grave. All of our dudes are fiends. So what we're going to go ahead and do is a boom, a boom, a boom. Make Acute Cerberus. And Trinity was sent to the grave for our dude. So now I get Gorgon's End. This lets me give myself some protection here. And we get to send another spell trap to the grave. We'll send Nagel's Protection. Even though I don't have a Tindangle in the hand, it's better than nothing. So let's go ahead into the battle phase. It won't be the most powerful Acute Cerberus in the world, but it's a start. See, the best thing is to use Duels, because then I get triple attack with this. I got something. I have Gorgon's End. Oh, no, I should have remembered that. Send 7 Crystal Beasts. Summon Ouch. Ultimate Crystal Fusion Monster. Dang, sucker! What does this do again? Banish a Crystal Beast from the grave. Gains attack until the end of the turn. Tribute this Fusion card. Does this count as being Fusion summoned? Yes, it does. So he can shuffle everything into the deck. Alright, well that is certainly that's certainly not good. I mean, granted, he'll lose all his cards too, but it's still not very good for me. So after the battle phase ends, I do get to summon out this spiffy token. The only point of the token is to make Cerberus bigger, but, you know, it's something. It's something. And I still have my Gorgon's End, which sadly won't do anything to Overdragon, but it's a nice trap card. It gives my Tindangle Cerberus some protection, you know, since Nagel does not. Actually, wait, can I... No, I was thinking I could make, my, what do you call it? Underworld Goddess. Underworld Goddess would have been nice. Oh, and he has regular Rainbow Dragon. Alrighty, well that's what we in the business call not good. Not very good at all. Alright, so he's got Amber Mammoth. So I think, yeah, he's just gonna attack my token. He'll attack on my token. Because he's hoping to just beat over Cerberus here with one of his dragons so he doesn't have to, you know, commit to losing everything. I do still have Gorgon's End, though. So, if he wants to get rid of this, he's gonna have to nuke the board. That's just how that's gonna work. And let me think here. Gorgon's End does also have a nice effect for burning, but I need to have, like, stuff on board to do that. Alright, that's actually not a bad thing to draw into. Let me think about this for a second. Let's see, if I flip the Toddler, I can send Duels. That'll summon a monster. That'll summon another... Oh, I don't have Intruder. And I can just flip... Okay, so let's flip up the Terrifying Toddler of Torment. Use its effect. What do you gotta do? That is a quickie. He does have a quickie. We'll see if he does it or not. I don't know if he will. I don't know if he'd be willing to commit to nuking his own board at this point. I'd have to do something pretty nasty before my opponent just straight up nukes himself. Alrighty. So now we're gonna go ahead and send... yeah, Duels to the grave. Duels goes off. I get to bring back a monster. Let's bring back... Well, I do have the Hound, but that would definitely force him to nuke the board. So I'm not going to do that. Let's get Jared. See, Hound has this effect where if he's linked to my Cerberus, he can weaken my opponent's monsters. But that wouldn't really do me much good, right? Every monster loses 1,000 attack for every monster linked to it. Alright. Yeah, so that's not how that works, but you get the idea. So, I've got Nagel's Protection. Can I make Underworld Goddess yet? No. Let's use Stairs of Mail. I'm not going to be able to get Nagel's Protection. It wouldn't do me any good anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. We'll flip Jared. Use Jared's effect. We're going to go ahead and send an Intruder to the grave. Or should I send Protector? Ooh, both are good options. I'm going to send Protector, actually. Have that set up. And I still can't make Dat. I could force him to do it, though. So here's what we're going to do. Using these two, we're going to make our Transverser and attempt to force him into using his Overdragon. Okay, that actually worked. He actually let me do that. Okay. That's the thing. He actually allowed me to do. I was actually not expecting him to do that at all. So what's this do? Once per turn, have battle damage you take. Okay. So let's attack the baby. We'll attack the baby with our Transverser. Or that's not the baby, that's Jared. I got Jared and the baby mixed up because they have the same attack values. Alright. I don't know why he didn't use this. And okay, he's going to have that damage. So I'm going to go ahead, use Overdragon, run over his Mammoth. That'll let him get another card in the zone. But I'm going to use his own Overdragon to shuffle everything back into the deck. And this will work beautifully for us because I have my Delaunay in the graveyard. So I'm going to be like, a boom. Go away everything. Oh wait, this has a... Banish this card from the grave, place any number of crystal beasts in the spell trap zone. Well, if you're going to get stuff, I'm going to get stuff too. Alright, so Delaunay is going to go off. I'm going to get Jared. I'm going to get Protector. I'm going to get... I get one more. Who do I want? Who do I want? I don't want... I probably should have gotten a Intruder when I had the chance. Oh, and all of my Gardeners are in the graveyard, which is good in one way, but bad in another way. Alright, let's get a Doles. Okay, so he'll have a bunch of stuff. He will get as many Crystal Beasts as he wants, but he's already used a lot of them. Or he's used a few of them. So he'll probably get a Carbuncle. He might get a... Okay, he'll get cat, other cat, and more cats. He'll get lots of cats. Alright, so we're back to square one. My opponent has his full spell trap zone. And... Okay, he does... Oh yeah, he had the other Rainbow Ruin. I'm dumb. I am a dum-dum, because now he can just special summon Carbuncle. Whatever. It's fine. It's all good. You know, he can summon his Carbuncle, get his field full of monsters. I still have my own board. I'm still okay. I've got Duels, so I can send another Delaunay to the graveyard, so I can just keep my monsters alive. Why did he not go for Carbuncle? That's weird. That's very odd. Why would you not go for Carbuncle in this case? You could have swarmed the board, my dude. Alright, well anyway, Jared's gonna go off. Let's go ahead and get that Intruder in the graveyard. That way I've got that in the graveyard. Now all I need is a monster on the board. Let's see here. Alright, let's go for Foolish Burial Goods. We'll go for Goods. I really wish I had a Gardener left in my deck, because then I could have searched that with Jared. Okay, and he'll negate that, but, like, whatever. Doesn't matter too much. Let's go ahead and flip up Doles. Doles will go off. I can send another card to the graveyard. Let's see. I really wish I had, like, a trap that I could banish and flip a monster face up. That would be pretty nice, but I don't. But yeah, I'll send a Delaunay. That way I've got that. Let's go ahead and use Delaunay's effect. Get back Intruder. And we'll get back Hound. And we'll get back... Doesn't matter. We'll get back this guy. Okay. So now what we're going to go ahead and do, put Intruder here. Put Hound here. And put Gardener here. So now we're going to flip up Protector. Protector will flip everybody face up. So I'm going to go ahead and add a Tindangle card now that I've done all that flipping. We'll get ourselves our last Delaunay. We'll get a Jared. And we'll get a Doles. I said Jared. Thank you. Okay, so we're good here. We're good. Everyone's going to go off Target a face-up monster. This card gains attack. Well, sadly, I'm in defense mode. I'll go ahead and use Intruder, though. That way I can get my Nagel's protection. I'll get that set up. Let's go ahead and get Angel, because he's not done anything this whole duel. Might as well make him do something. So I'll go ahead and Nagel's protection. Ditch our Angel. I think we're good here, because I'll be able to make my Cerberus. And that'll pretty much be game, unless I'm mistaken. I mean, I could make Underworld Goddess, but that's not gonna... That ain't gonna do me much good. So we'll use Duels. And we'll use Gardner. And we'll use Protector. Hacha. 3,500 beater that can attack 3 times. Very nice. And let's see. Gain 500 for every Tindangle it points to. I can't summon them face up, though, so that's not going to do me much good. Really wish these guys were in attack mode, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead for battle phase. Let's run this guy over. This might be game. This ought to be game. He can have an instance of damage, but Nagel's protection makes it my next damage is doubled. So yeah, this was an interesting duel. This was a very interesting duel. Because I feel like my opponent could have interrupted me at some point and not lost everything. I mean, I guess he was very confident in his Rainbow Ruins. But that was misplaced. So there's a second duel. We got to go for our Acute Cerberus OTK there. Triple attack with a double damage on the first instance of damage. Pretty nasty. So there's a good duel with our Tindangles. A very respectable duel against a good old-fashioned Crystal Beast. Let's go for duel number 3. Try to do this again. This is like the main thing we're trying to do today, but let's try to do it again. Alrighty, third opponent. Let's go right into it, ladies and gentlemen. So far, so good. We've had one chintzy win, but one pretty respectable win, so I'm happy with that. Our opening hand is... It's okay. I mean, I've got double Jared, which is whatever. We're up against Dark Magicians. That could get rough. And the reason it's rough is not because I'm afraid of, like, Dragoon. I mean, that's going to be annoying too, but I'm mostly worried because the Dark Magic Circle can banish things. I don't have any protection against banishment. I don't got no protection for banishing. Don't have any spell trap removal either. But is what is. So what is this guy playing? Illusion Magic. Alright. We'll get 2 more Dark Magicians. You'll get the OG artwork, Dark Magicians. Okay. I'm always just curious when people play Dark Magician what artwork they use. Because there's so many different arts of Dark Magician. It's like, which do you pick? Okay, so he's going to just summon out the Dark Magicians. Got the Soulful Servant. I never liked Soul Servant. It's a great card. I just think it's a little busted. Because he can just, you know, set whatever spell trap he wants, basically on top of his deck, and then banish it. If he has the stuff in the grave to just draw that card. It's essentially just search any Dark Magician sort of something. Plus, because of, you know, Magicians, he can just search that and draw that and do that and do this and that and this and that. Do that, do that. That's Dark Magicians for you. It's do that, the archetype. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's got Magician's Navigation now. That's unfortunate. Because now he can negate my first spell trap I try to play. He can banish that to quick effect and negate a face-up spell trap. It's basically like Red Eyes, or not Red Eyes, what's it called? Red Dragon Arcfiend Abyss. It's like that guy. Alright, we'll go ahead for the pot. Might as well give it a shot. We're going to lose an Acute Cerberus. We lost 2 Acute Cerberuses, which is not necessarily good. Alright, well, it's what it is. Let's go for Foolish Burial Goods. Still trying to bait out that navigation of his. We're still trying to bait out the navigator. Rituals. Oh yeah, the ritual monster. He did keep that, didn't he? What does this do? What does this do? When your opponent activates a monster effect, return this to the hand. If you do, summon a Dark Magician from the grave. If you do, negate the activated effect. Obnoxious! Alright, well, regardless of that, I have triple Jared. That is pretty nutty. Alright, well, I'll get my Nagel's protection. He can negate it for a turn, but, you know, it's a continuous spell, so that's something. So go ahead and use Jared. We'll ditch Delignier, because I already have 2 of them. We'll see. We'll see what my opponent do. He has 1 monster effect to negate, and he will use it. Alrighty. He will stop me, and that's a once per turn, so I can't do it again. So we'll set Angel, and we'll set Delignier, and we'll end our turn. It ain't much, but it's an honest day's work. It's an honest day's work when you're up against the Dirk Majorks. Dirk Majorktions, that's what they're called. Alright, so he's going to be getting himself another, any Dark Magician or a card that mentions Dark Magician. That's just, I never liked how Dark Magicians got such a ridiculous level of search power. Like, the original search, or the original support that they got, the Circle, the Eternal Soul, that was my favorite time with Dark Magicians. Because it felt like they were good, but not, like, abusive. This feels more abusive, in my opinion, I should say. It just, I don't like it. I don't like it as much. That's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But is what it is. My opponent is just going to battle into me, but luckily, I've got a bagel. So he can't do nothing to my Angel. So Angel will go off. I can summon out one of the Jareds in my hand. That's right, my friend. You can't destroy me in battle. Even if you flip me face up, you can't beat me in battle. What are you going to do about it? I have a Jared. Do you have a Jared? I don't think you do. I don't think he has a Jared, folks. I really don't think he does. So let me think about this. I've got Jared. I need Duels so I can get my... attacks in. Alright, let me think about this. I need Duels on the board. And I need to flip him face up too. Alright. Let's flip up Jared. Use Jared's effect. What do you got? Got something? Okay, so we'll get Jared going. Sending to the graveyard. Target Tindangle accepted himself, so I need to search that. I can't just send it to the grave. We'll send Intruder to the grave. And let's see here. I don't know if I can get Jared, or I don't know if I can get Duels right now, but we're going to certainly try. And I don't need to do Delignier yet. Nope, not yet. So we're going to send Duels to the graveyard. Intruder and Duels will go off. I'll get more. You know, I'll build up slowly into making out my Duels. It'll happen. I just need a bit of time to do it. So we'll get all that going. And I definitely need to get rid of this Jared, because if I don't get rid of the Jared, then bad things will happen to my face. Will that work again? No, sadly the things are in the wrong zones. I can get this. You send a flip from deck to the grave, summon a monster from the hand. I don't have a monster in the hand. But this has the most attack points, so I'll take the least amount of damage. So we'll get our Fiendess. It's a nice monster. Doesn't do a whole lot for us other than summoning things from our hand. But it's something. So we'll end our turn right there. See what our opponents can do. We'll see. You know, it's a thing. Because if I had left Jared on the field, I'd be dead. I would be a very, very dead person because he has 0 attack points. And he wouldn't be destroyed in battle, so I would just be taking so much damage. Ebon Illusion... Oh, wait, doesn't this thing, like, banish things? When a spellcaster normally attacks, target a card, banish it. Wow. Unfortunate indeed. Because he'll get rid of my Nagel's protection, and that'll stop me from, like, not dying. Granted, I still have my trap, but that's what it is. So let's go ahead and activate Delignier. I can destroy his monster that attacked me and summon out Acute Cerberus. I just summoned an Acute Cerberus. I thought I had... Wait. Oh, no, I don't have Base Gardener. I don't have a Gardener, but I got another monster. That'll protect him. That'll keep one of my face down safe. You know, I'll take some damage, but I'll not have to worry about all my monsters being dead. So I'll have the Acute Cerberus on the board. He's terrified of this Acute Cerberus. He's looking into Acute Cerberus right now and being, what do I do to such an adorable creature? What is even the plan here? What am I going to do? Okay, he'll attack Jared. He'll attack a Jared. Alright, that activates a Jared. And I really wish I could just straight up, like, I really wish I had a base Gardener right now, because I need base Gardener to do what I want to do. I can get it with my Intruder. Alright, target a face-up monster. This card gains attack. Well, I'm going to make my monster huge real quick. That's fine. So Hound gets sent to the graveyard. I can flip up my Intruder. And that'll activate Intruder to get myself my base Gardener. Hacha. Oh, okay. So yeah, that'll actually not be terrible. Oh, wow. He's playing some old school text. Freaking magical dimension? What? What, my friend? What? Oh, he blew himself up to get more things. I was about to say, did he misclick? No, he did not misclick at all. Alrighty. So I'm going to lose everything, and I'm about to lose a chunk of my face. But it's fine. I'm not going to use my Dylan. I could use it to save some life points, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait till the end phase. Okay, so now he's gonna, like, overlay or something, make Beatrice. I should have known. So what is Beatrice doing? Detach material, send Eternal Soul, or Soul Servant. Dang, draw 4, that's ridiculous. Oh boy. I better do something now before he just runs me over. Duels, Jared, and the Hound. And no, I can't. Oh, I could do it again, but I'm not going to. Put the Hound here. Put the dude here. Put the dude here. Okay. Man, this is a nail bite. This is only 5 turns, and he's doing this much nonsensical nonsense. Alright, Intruder's back on the board. He's got the Timaeus. We all know what that means. Sadly. We know what it means. It's that asshole. Yep. And then I lose. You know, I was having a nice fun time with the Dot Magicians up until Dragoon showed up. This guy was doing some cool stuff. This guy needs banning. I'm not saying that because I'm salty. I'm just saying it's not a cool card. Alright, well, we unfortunately lose that one. You know what? I think we'll be good for... No, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. We'll give it one more shot, you know. Have ourselves a nice going off duel. Alrighty, our 4th and final opponent of the day. Last chance for romance. Hi. Master Oogway himself has come to challenge. You watch anime? Not as much, but sometimes. Not as much. Not often. I used to watch anime a lot more when I was a youngin'. I'm not very youngin' anymore. That's just how it goes. Alright, opening hand is tricky, but we'll give it a shot. I've got Pot of Extravagance at the very least, so I can draw some stuff. As Jared. Okay, this will actually work pretty good. We've got my Foolish Goods. We'll send our Nagel. Nagel the Bagel. That way we can get Nagel's protection a-going. I'll go ahead and set up... We'll keep Delaney just for now. I might need it. There's a slight chance that I will need it. Let's go ahead. Use Jared's effect, ditching Gorgon's End, because I don't think I'll need that as much. And we're going to go ahead and send Intruder. Set myself a Jared. That way Intruder's there for later when I need him. So I'll set up Gardener, activate Nagel's protection, and set our Delaney. And we'll end our turn. we'll see how it goes. You know, we'll see how it goes. You know, I've got some stuff set up. I got some stuff branded. I don't like branded as much. They get so much support for no reason. Like, it's some kind of story that Konami's trying to tell. Please tell it through, like, a book or something, because I don't like all the support that these guys get. Okay, so he's gonna get his Despia. He's gonna get the dude that searches the more... He got the searcher that searches the searcher that searches the fusion. And that's what this deck does. Okay, Darklord Yugioh. It's certainly something different. I don't know what he's trying to do. Normally with Branded, they just kind of like go from one fused dragon into the other fused dragon into a Dragoon. We'll see. I mean, I already have Nagel, so I'm not as worried about Dragoon at the moment. Because this doesn't activate, so Dragoon doesn't do much to me. First Dark Lord. Pay 1,000, and I don't get destroyed by stuff, so I'm good there. Pay 1,000, summon a fairy from the hand of the graveyard. And then you use the effect of Yugioh to get back the spell to get back a fairy. Okay, then. First Dark Lord. That could be a problem. Well, I do have Underworld Goddess. But I don't really have a beater that's bigger than this. The only thing that I can really think of is, like, going for my Hound. Still a tricky thing. Alright, so he's got all these things. He gave me a Superbia, which is cool, I guess. Alright, so he's got the first Dark Lord. He's got me a Superbia. I don't know what he's planning to do. Because right now, my monsters are good, his are bad. His are not in a bad way, but what I'm saying is his monsters can't do much to mine. And I can't be beaten in battle. Okay, so he's done all of his things. He's got Yugioh in the hand, I believe. Something like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and flip Jared. Use Jared's effect. He'll pay his 1,000, get himself another dude. I'm thinking here. I could just make Underworld Goddess, to be honest. That'd probably be even a better option here. Because... Let's see. Yeah, because that'll summon it face down. So I am actually going to get Protector to my hand. I think this is a better option here. So we'll summon out our Tindangle Protector. We'll make Underworld Goddess using his first Dark Lord. That way I can negate all of his stuff. That'll stop his field spell. Oh, I get negated too. That's a targeted negate and I can't do anything about it. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Do any of these get banished when they die? No? Okay. Special summon, target effect monster. If this card's in the hand of field, use material. I'll get rid of this guy. I don't trust this one. Granted, no matter what I do, he gets things. Unfortunate indeed, and he can just bring back the Dark Lord. Cannot target with effects, but I can still destroy you with effects. So I'll end my turn. Alright, well my attempts to kill off the Dark Lord didn't actually work too well. So how does this work? If I face up non-few... Okay, so I can kill this with Delaney. That is at least something. So he's gonna go for another fusion summon of what I don't know. Alright, nay. No reviving things from the graveyard for you, young man. If you want to fuse, you'll have to use the cards you already have. That's just how that goes. Alright, so my opponent, he certainly knows what he's doing. I'm just hoping I know how I'm going to out this. Oh, he's got the thing that blows me up, which is annoying. Or not blows me up, this is the thing that makes it so I have to pay life to do anything. Alright. I mean, I'll still pay the life points to do things. I'll pay 600, play my Delaunay. I'm only going to use one right now. Oh, but he can use Branded Opening to not take the damage. Let me think. When you take damage... Who attacked? I don't know. I'm going to pay my 600. Screw it. Bring out Intruder, bring out Protector, and bring out a Jared. Alright. I still just need to worry about this. I mean, it's good that he put everything in attack mode. But it's still a bit tricky. Special summon. Okay. So go ahead and use Intruder. Get myself another something. We'll get Doles. Summon target effect monster on the field negates effect to the end of the turn. Yeah, that's an unfortunate thing right there. If he can negate Acute Cerberus, even for a turn, that kind of messes me up. So he's just going to keep banging into Tindangle Intruder. Take damage from opponent's attack it. Yeah, he has to attack me. I can't just ram into him. Unfortunate, but true. Oh. Okay, that actually helps immeasurably. Thank you. I was worried about, you know, that Demiurge and all that, but this actually works fine. That actually works A-okay. I mean, okay, yeah, I can add another monster. I'll have a 3500 beater that can beat over things. I just need a little bit more, you know? I need a little bit more here. We'll see. Oh, come on. No, don't do that. No, come on. Have some dignity. Okay, no, never mind. I was about to say if it was what I was thinking it was, but it was not. I was thinking he was going to do you-know-who, but he just made Starving Venom, which... Annoying because I kind of wanted that dude, but I can live with it. I mean, I don't need no spells right now. So... Ugh. Ugga wugga. Let me think about this. Okay, so I kind of had to kill that last. I got to attack that first anyway. So, let us send a Fiend. If I send Doles, I can get another monster. But I need to send it first. Okay, so we'll flip up... Ah, that's a hard one. That's a very hard one. Alright, we'll go for Jared. He can keep using the first Darklord, but he's almost out of life points, so I don't think he's going to do... Okay, he is going to do that. That works fine by me. I think that'll actually help me win this one. I just need stuff on the board. I really could use a thing that could, like, set up my grave, but I don't have that. So let's go ahead and add to our hand. Angel? Oh, it's such... Oh, actually, no. Send Doles to the grave. Doles will go off and bring back my base Gardna. I'll put that over here. Intruder will go off and give me another monster. Let's flip up Protector. That'll flip these. And add me a couple Tindangle cards so I can get another monster on the board. So I need Doles on the board, though, to do everything I need to do. Actually, I don't need two. I don't actually need Doles. I don't. I just need more stuff. So, I mean, I'll get a Doles, I'll get a Jared. The thing is, because of Nagel's protection, I only need to do 500 damage and I win. So, with any luck, we'll get to do that. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's go ahead and make our Acute Cerberus. Using a boom. Actually, hold on one second. Can I even summon another monster? I can. Let's hedge our bets. Just in case something weird happens. Hacha. We've got Acute Cerberus. And I could bring back another monster, but it has to be face up for it to work here. So let's go into the battle phase. Attack into his Titanic Galaxy, and that ought to be game right there. There you go. Woo! That was a duel. That was a duel. All right, I am very happy with that duel. That was amazing. That was pretty good. We didn't give up, and we were able to outmaster Oogway himself. So let's go for the end screen. We've done a good day. Alrighty, Tindangle Terrors went 3 out of 4. A lot better than I figured they would. Admittedly, my first opponent was kind of like an eh. But the other duels were pretty good. And, you know, we were able to do it. Like I said, if this deck sets up right, Tindangles can be a very big thorn in people's sides. It can really mess them up. And if you can't, well, you're playing a more casual sort of deck. It's not a big deal if you get annihilated by the meta. But, you know, it's a nice deck. I very much appreciated getting sent this one. It's a very fun deck, and I think I've done Tindangles a good service today. So if I did, hit the like button. Let me know that you enjoyed that I played the Tindangles. Consider subbing as well, because tomorrow we're playing a very janky one. We're playing a Hero Flash deck, which I don't know if that one's going to win very much at all, but we're going to put our best foot forward and see how it goes. So until next time, your boy Memphis signing out. Till then, everybody, y'all take care now.